One of the most important things we can do as parents is help to raise children with healthy empathy. In complex times like this, when we're really struggling with all the different divides and different ways of looking at things, there are really good things that parents can do to build empathy. I think the most important thing is the perspective that empathy is actually a skill. It's something that can be taught and practiced as a family. So when we start to have a conversation about something that's happening in the world or someone who's different, it actually starts with finding the why. So empathy at its heart is perspective taking. It's understanding what someone else thinks or feels. So if you see someone who is really upset, you sit down and ask, why would they be upset? What could I understand about them? Common reasons for being upset are feeling misunderstood, feeling judged. You can relate those to times in their own lives when kids have felt that way. This becomes really important once they become teenagers. Younger children may need more concrete examples, things like if someone takes your toy, someone calls you a name. Older children can actually be encouraged to do research, find stories, go to the local librarian at their school about people who are different, and then discuss those with you. One of the most important things about building empathy in your children is to show them the process for yourself. So if you've become upset about something, then sit down with them and explain what you're thinking. Start off by all the emotions that it brings up with you, and then have them help you see the other side. It can be really simple things like being cut off in a parking lot. You're upset, you're late. What could have been happening for the other person that made them cut you off? Little examples that are deconstructed for why they work then become the scaffold for talking about bigger things. So then when you're calm, having a conversation about feeling how your faith was understood or misunderstood can build on those same skills. At the end of the conversation, you want to articulate what you believe and a reasonable idea for how someone else could have seen the other side. It can feel overwhelming with all the things that there are to talk about right now with kids. I recommend having a family meeting, and then at the end of discussing different things that affect the family, you can also talk about the world. This really helps with kids 10 and older and certainly teenagers. And then tackle one issue at a time. Give everybody a chance to talk about it, and then show how you're using empathy too. The bottom line is it's a success if perspective taking happened, if you're at least able to articulate a reason why someone else could see the world differently.